Emotions are a complex tapestry that we weave throughout our lives, much like a vivid painting composed of various hues and shades. Consider a situation in your own life where emotions run the gamut, a situation that takes you on a roller coaster ride through the myriad of human feelings. Imagine a scenario where you're facing a challenge that tests your patience and resilience. It begins with a moment of surprise. As unexpected events unfold before your eyes, you find yourself initially caught off guard, experiencing that unmistakable jolt of surprise. As you process what's happening, you might begin to feel a sense of confusion. Your thoughts race, trying to make sense of the situation. And uncertainty starts to creep in. You wonder how you ended up here and what it all means. Soon after, as you delve deeper into the situation, you encounter a profound sense of disappointment. It's as if your expectations have been dashed, leaving you with a heavy heart. You had hoped for a smoother path, and now you're grappling with the reality of setbacks. Amidst this disappointment, you find yourself wrestling with feelings of hurt. The actions or words of others may have wounded you emotionally, and the pain lingers like a persistent ache. You yearn for understanding and empathy, hoping someone will recognize your suffering. Now let's pause for a moment. It's at this juncture that emotions often take a turn towards anger. The disappointment and hurt you've experienced can fuel a growing resentment within you. Anger may emerge as a protective response, shielding you from further emotional pain. It's a natural reaction, born from a desire to regain control and assert boundaries. Understanding emotions can sometimes feel like solving a puzzle. To unravel them, we must ask ourselves probing questions. Picture yourself feeling upset or angry. Take a moment to ponder why. Is it triggered by something specific, or perhaps by someone's words? Do other emotions accompany your anger, like frustration or sadness? What thoughts dominate your mind in these moments? Have you experienced similar feelings before? And what do you truly crave or require to soothe yourself? By delving into these inquiries, you gain clarity on your emotions, paving the way for healthier coping mechanisms. It's akin to illuminating your feelings to decipher them. Anger isn't merely about losing control or showing strength. It's a multifaceted emotion that often hides deeper vulnerabilities. In society, anger tends to evoke fear, and its associated behaviors can be intimidating. It's a response that delves beyond the surface, often covering up hidden pain. Interestingly, even those who experience anger themselves may not fully grasp the pain concealed beneath its surface. The hidden pain is a blend of hurt, fear, powerlessness, and vulnerability, often concealed beneath the outer expression of anger. Failing to recognize these underlying emotions can result in ineffective reactions when facing angry individuals, and can lead us to mishandle our own anger when it emerges. Today, let's shift our perspective and explore the deep connection between anger and vulnerability. I'll also offer some insights on how to navigate anger more skillfully when it arises. Let's bring this closer to home by considering your own encounters with anger. If you've ever experienced fits of rage, much like in your own life, it's important to recognize that you're not alone in this struggle. These episodes of intense anger can be daunting for those around you, and it may seem like a recurring theme in your life. Beneath the surface of anger often lie deeper vulnerabilities. When you feel emotionally abandoned or unsupported, anger becomes a shield. Looking back, you might realize acknowledging your vulnerability could have led to healthier responses and better communication. Expressing feelings constructively would likely have been more beneficial than resorting to anger, which often keeps the destructive cycle going. Certainly, anger and love are like different wavelengths of energy. Anger tends to come from a heavier, lower frequency, while love emanates from a higher, lighter one. Fear often acts as a link between anger and suffering, intensifying our feelings of vulnerability and powerlessness. Think back on times you've been angry. Could it have been hiding deeper feelings like hurt or fear? Consider how addressing those emotions could have led to better outcomes. This can help you handle anger more constructively in the future. the main idea is that when you dig deep and tackle what's really causing your anger, you can move towards a more positive state of being filled with love and empathy. Recognizing that anger often masks hidden pain and vulnerability is crucial. By dealing with these underlying feelings, you can start to break away from the harmful pattern of anger. Essentially, managing anger means dealing with the root issues behind it, rather than just pushing it down or lashing out. It's about understanding the hurt, fear, and lack of control that anger covers up, and finding constructive ways to address it. This approach promotes genuine self-care and improves relationships by steering clear of blaming others for our anger. Why did I make this video? Because the world is angry. I mean, smile, won't you? Humanfluence out.